The course, a buddy of yours, a ski team member, Mark Taché, set the course.
It's not the tightest, quickest slalom we've had, but there are good turns in the middle section, and it looks good to me.
Back to the top of the slalom course. This is the final run in the quarterfinal matchup. Mikael Berg to the right side of your screen from Mura, Sweden. Mikael is last year's Skull Bandit Rookie of the Year, going against Radar Wall from Oslo, Norway. Radar on the blue course with a big lead here off the top jump. Mikael now is pacing Radar Wall. This is their second run. In their first run, Radar went down to defeat 1.5 seconds. Mikael Berg's sponsors, Rossignol, CB Sports, and Skiba. And Radar Wall, his sponsors are Jones, Swix, and the Telluride Ski Resort. Down to the bottom part of the course, Radar stretching out his lead. Can he win by 1.5 seconds? Crossing the finish line, and it is not enough. Wall goes down to defeat, but Wall has been sick all week long, does not feel good, and he calls it a day. Back to the top. Peter Dodge going against Edvin Halsnes. Halsnes on the blue course, tips up, and he's out of the gate. Edvin Halsnes, ranked number 1 in giant slalom, number 6 in this event. This is slalom racing. This is their second and final run. The advantage is going to Peter Dodge, .240 in the first run. So Edvin's got to make up a lot of time. Edvin, to the left side of your screen, the blue course. Peter Dodge just wants to pace him, but he doesn't want Edvin to get too far out in front of him. And Dodge makes a couple mistakes. His ski is going out from under him. It's Peter Dodge, sponsored by Olin, Solomon Boots, Leader, CB Sports, and Stowe, Vermont. And he is letting Edvin Halsnes get away from him. There comes Edvin Halsnes. One gate to go, skates across the finish line, and he knows it. Edvin Halsnes crosses with a .774, a come from behind victory, and he advances. Now, back to the top of the hill. It's Francois Voulet with the advantage. This man here's got to concentrate on defeating Voulet. That's Dave Stapleton, down by .390. Stapleton on the blue course, Voulet on the red. Voulet sponsored by TWA, Rossignol, Bolle, Nordica, CB Sports, and skiing out of Pico, Vermont. Stapes and Voulet each have one pro victory in slalom racing. Now into some flats. Stapleton pacing real well, but he's got to pull ahead. He's got to take some chances. Here's a real quick section. Now Stapleton not making any mistakes. Now he does make a mistake, gets back on his skis, losing concentration. Stapleton pulling ahead a little bit. Oh, and straddles a gate and goes down, hooks a tip, and goes down hard. Francois Voulet crosses the finish line and automatically advances out of the round of 8. And Dave Stapleton is upset, and he's down. Let's take a look at that one more time. Stapleton loses concentration, catches an inside edge, then straddles the gate with his left ski and goes down. A tough way to be eliminated for Dave Stapleton. Now the final matchup. Kerry Adgate down to Jarle Halsnes. Halsnes has the advantage, 1.396. Halsnes, the number 1 ranked slalom skier in the world, skiing for TWA, Rossignol, Nordica, Look, out of Monarch, Colorado. Kerry Adgate, 33 years old, from Boyne Falls, Michigan. And he is on the blue course. And Kerry's got to make up a lot of time. He's really going to have to push it hard. Kerry Adgate, 4th overall last year with over $14,000 in prize money. Jarle Halsnes with $68,000. Kerry Adgate, blue course, final gates, skates across the finish line, pushing it as hard as he can, but it is not enough. Jarle Halsnes advances. Kerry Adgate does win that race by .403, but not enough. We now have our 4 semifinalists, some great international matchups yet to come. We'll be back with more pro skiing from Aspen, Colorado. Mikael Berg going against Edvin Halsnes, Francois Voulet going against Jarle Halsnes.
Clear. Racers ready?
And they break out of the gates. If you could ski like Edvin Halsnes, you'd be making $50,000 a year just in prize money alone. Edvin Halsnes, the man to beat, the number 1 rated slalom skier in the world. And there he is. Look how perfect he's skiing. This is their first run. Mikael Berg, the Rookie of the Year last year, slightly behind, going against Edvin Halsnes. And Halsnes off the bottom jump. And Mikael Berg's caught up. They both land equally. Now Berg now really trying to push it on the blue course. Berg has caught up with Edvin Halsnes. Across the finish line, the last gate, they both skate hard. Edvin throws his arm forward, his right arm forward with the advantage, .114 back to the top. This is his brother, Jarle Halsnes. And Yarly will do any trick to win also, whether it's kick his skis up at the bottom, throw his arm or his pole to trip that timing light. But you've got to get there first. It's Voulez on the red course. Yarly Halsness on the blue. Off the top jump, and they land equally, side by side. Yarly Halsness now getting a little wild. Yarly Halsness on the blue course, getting a little bit wild, and Francois Voulez keeping pace. Voulez with a slight lead. Yarly bashing gates now, and he catches right back up with Voulez. Yarly Halsness now has taken over the lead. 2 gates to go, 1 gate, and Halsness crosses the finish line. After the first run in semifinal competition, the Halsness brothers both have the advantage. Semifinal competition, we're in between rounds. The course, is it holding up, Yarly?
It's holding very good. It's man-made snow underneath, a little bit natural on top. Make some nice routes, and the skiing is beautiful.
Now, former member of the Norwegian national ski team, there he is. Edvin Halsness going to try to slingshot out of the start, and he does. He gets a great start. His opponent, Mikael Berg, on the right side of your screen, skiing on the red course. Edvin Halsness on the blue, off the top jump. Who lands first? Oh, Mikael Berg with a slight lead, and Mikael is skiing great on the top part. The course looks like it's holding up. Mikael Berg with a slight lead as they approach a flat section, and then off the bottom lower jump. And Mikael gets back on his skis, and Edvin Halsness takes over the lead. Edvin Halsness now capitalizes on Mikael Berg's mistake and crosses the finish line standing up no problem. And he advances into the finals, and he will meet either his brother or Francois Voulez. To the top of the hill, Voulez, the left side of your screen, on the blue course. The red course, Yarly Halsness. Yarly Halsness, 18 wins in his pro career. Voulez, 1. Voulez now, skiing great, step for step with Yarly Halsness. Voulez 6'2", Yarly's 6 foot. And Yarly lands first off the top jump. Yarly now has taken a slight lead. Yarly Halsness, red course, skiing perfect. And Voulez back just a little bit, so Yarly Halsness has the lead. Halsness with .121 second advantage, and he's not going to pace Voulez. He's going to go out and win this thing. Yarly Halsness, red course, final few gates. Voulez knows he doesn't have a chance, and he stands up and cruises across the finish line. Yarly Halsness advances and will meet his brother Edvin Halsness. Both the Halsness brothers are feeling the tiring of high altitude. Each have skied 8 runs at speed down this slalom course in Aspen, Colorado. Halsness on the right side of your screen going against Yarly Halsness on the left. Yarly with the white hat. Get a bump out of the blue gates at speed. He is the world champion. But Edvin gets a good jump. Edvin Halsness on the red course gets a good jump over brother Yarly. And Yarly catches right back up. Off the top jump. And they land equally. A good close shot here of Yarly Halsness, the world champion. Yarly Halsness now, a slight falter, getting his skis a little bit. Edvin Halsness takes over the lead. Edvin Halsness now skiing the ruts perfectly. Off the bottom jump, Edvin gets back a little bit. Now hooks his arm in a gate, and Yarly Halsness takes over the lead. Yarly Halsness now instantly takes over the lead on the blue course. And into the bottom flats, he skates hard, crosses the finish line, lifts his skis up. And indeed, he does cross the finish line by .025 seconds. What a match. What a great race. The two brothers now totally exhausted. They have one more final race, their 10th race here. No bother talking to one another. They're trying to get oxygen in their lungs. Meanwhile, skiing on Buttermilk Mountain is great. The season opener here at Aspen, Colorado. They are snowmobile back to the top of the mountain. Edvin Halsness now on the blue course. Yarly Halsness on the red. Edvin now with another good jump, and Edvin has the lead again. But Yarly Halsness has the advantage from the first run. Off the top jump, Edvin lands first. Edvin, left side of your screen, blue course, skiing perfectly. Yarly close behind, no mistakes yet. Edvin Halsness into the flats, bottom jump, on the blue course, lands first. Yarly Halsness on the red course, his shoulder getting thrown into the gates, he's getting tired. Into the flats now, 4 gates to go. Edvin Halsness skating perfectly, across the line, raises his hands, he thinks he's won. And indeed, Edvin Halsness the winner here at Aspen, Colorado. Did you guys ever talk to each other going up on top?
Everything was planned, you know.
Congratulations, Edvin. You had to come from behind that second run.
We both are very tired. On a flat course and high altitude, you have to push very hard in every turn. And but I'm stronger than him. That's what we saw in the second round.
All right, congratulations, Edvin Halsnes.
Thank you very much.
And your winners of the CB Sports Pro Ski Masters, holding up their skis, Edvin Halsnes coming in first, Jarle second, Mikkel Berg third, and Francois Voulet fourth.